there's money.
There's money in agriculture.
Especially the greenhouse. There's money.
And this is within 3 months.
Okay.
And let's say your labor for the 3 months, even if you are paying yourself 5,000, 3 months is 15,000. So you have taken off your labor. You still have a lot of profit at the back.
Morning.
Morning.
Please, your name?
My name is Priscilla Aqua.
Priscilla Aqua.
Yes.
Can you teach us something about tomato production? Anyway, how long have you been doing this work?
2 years.
2 years now. Okay.
From nursery, then we start cleaning the place. We scrub inside, and then disinfect the place and the cocoa pit. Sometimes we flush it, but sometimes when the EC of the cocoa pit is, we don't flush it, we just leave it. Then after the transplant, after the nursery, and after cleaning the place, then we do the transplanting. So the nursery month was, let's say 1.5 months.
1.5 months before you transplant?
Yes.
Okay.
After the transplanting, then the flowers start to show up.
Okay.
Then when the flowers start to show up, then we do pollination.
Okay.
Yeah,
how do you do the pollination?
We use some substance, it's called anaton.
Anaton.
Tomatoes pollinator.
Okay.
Then we used to pollinate it. Then because this place is a controlled place.
Okay.
It's not like the open for that the bees and the birds can come and do the pollination. This one have to do it yourself.
Okay.
So after the pollination, let's say 3 days later, then we see the fruit coming.
Okay.
So the pollination, let's say about 3 weeks or 3 weeks to 1 month, then we start harvesting.
Okay. So is it not hard? Because how can you pollinate all the flowers on one plant? It will be time consuming. Eh?
It's not time consuming.
How many people will do it?
2.
2 people. You can finish in a day.
Yes. That's an hour. Some
is it a spray that you spray?
Yes, we use a spray bottle.
Okay.
Then we put the substance inside, then we spray it on the flower.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking is the way cocoa people, they cut one and be pointing. Oh, okay. Okay. So after that, when should you be harvesting? How long will it take?
1 month later.
1 month later, you start harvesting.
Yes.
After you start the first harvest, how many times do you harvest in a week?
Twice
In a week. Okay. So in a small space like this, how many tons can you get with tomatoes?
2.5 to 3 tons.
2.5 to 3 tons.
Yes.
What if disease enters?
1 ton or 800 kilos.
Okay. What are some of the diseases that have, during these 2 years, have affected you?
The disease, we have pests. For here there is the pests. There are the white flies and the white bats. And we have fungal infection. But right now, you can see that they have been infected with fungi.
They have fungi?
Yes. They leave spots.
Okay.
Yeah.
So will it go? It will not go?
Yes. We try to control it, but still it is spreading.
Okay.
It's affect the yield because the tip of
the plant
is dying because of the fungi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what would you do with this one?
We have to harvest now. It can't be controlled anymore, so we have to harvest the ones on it, then we end the cycle. The next cycle, then we know how to treat. I think the fungi is from the cocoa pit.
Okay.
Yeah, so the next cycle we have to treat the cocoa pit.
When it comes to tomato production, the first thing you're supposed to consider is the kind of variety you want to do. There are 3 types of varieties when it comes to tomatoes. We have the indeterminate, semi-determinate, and then determinate. The determinate ones are the ones that don't grow tall. The semi-determinate are the ones that grow at a height and then can't grow again. Then the indeterminate ones are the ones that grow very tall. So this variety here you are seeing is indeterminate. So this plant grows as tall as it can go. So when you look at this plant, you see how tall this plant has become.
Yeah.
You see? So it's going to grow very tall till it even touches the roof. Yes. So this is an indeterminate variety. Okay. So it's basically the same way as we seed. We transplant at the 3rd week. Then your nutrition and then everything goes. Same way as the others, but different protocols.
Okay.
Yes, different protocols. What I will say about these plants is that, as you have seen, they have grown very, very tall. When you look at this plant over here, it has grown very tall that has been dropped.
Okay.
So you see where this plant is?
Yeah.
Now, when you come here, look at where the root is. So which means it went very tall, then it was dropped.
Okay.
Then, as I was saying, trellising. You see, looking at this, it hasn't been trellised. That is why it's somehow bent.
Okay.
So the time I was using the cucumber tunnel as trellising, this is how it is done. Moving the twine around the plant carefully.
Okay.
Yes. So now you now see it's now standing. Then the term pruning I was talking about. This is pruning. Pruning, we have 2 types of pruning. That is cutting off the leaves. So when you look at this plant, it has been pruned to a level. Then we have removal of side shoot. This is a side shoot. So in pruning, you take this off. When you come over here, this is another side shoot. Unfortunately, this should have been taken off long ago. Okay. But here they have allowed it to waste nutrients. It's supposed to go off. They will leave just one stem.
Okay.
The reason why we do the pruning is that we don't need this. When you leave this will be taking nutrients that we don't want.
Okay.
We want all the nutrients to be focused on just one stem.
Okay.
Yes. Then one important thing too about tomato production in the greenhouse is that because we don't have the insects in here, we do manual pollination.
Okay.
Yes. So these flowers like this that have been opened, you are supposed to do manual pollination.
She was telling me about the pollination.
Yes, we use an organic compound called Benoit. I don't know if she told you. The name of the compound we use is called Benoit. And then the full meaning of the Benoit is beta naphthyl oxyacetic acid.
Okay.
It's very, very concentrated. So what we do is that you take one ml, you take 1 ml with a syringe, then you mix it to 2 liters of water. Then you put it in this hand sprayer. So you pick the flower, then you pump in the Benoit, one after the other.
Okay.
You see, so when you look at this, it had 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers.
Okay.
Yes. So once this one gets the Benoit, 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 you are having fruits everywhere.
Okay.
But when it's open field, and then the insects are supposed to come and do it, you see this has about 4. The insect might come, do this, and leave this and this. Come here, do this, leave it. Come here, do this. That is why we usually get a lot of fruits more than outside, because we do the manual pollination.
With the open field, can you still use the bee?
Yeah, you can still do it. You can still do it. It's just that it's work intensive, but it's worth it.
Okay.
Yes, it's worth it. So when you look at the clusters, you realize most of the clusters have all the fruits. You see, this one came with 2. You have it.
Okay.
Yes. This one came with 2. You have it. This one came with 2. You have it. This one came with about 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, all the flowers have it. Okay. But if it's open food and then you leave the bees to do this, they might just do 2.
Okay.
Because they are seeing a lot of yellow around. So they'll do 2, jump to the next plant, do 2. They won't do it well.
Okay.
Yes.
In the other field, she was telling me that the tomatoes are infected with, how do you call it? Leaf spots or whatever.
Yes, exactly. It's a fungal infection.
Okay.
That is why you have seen you are so very soon she's going to dispose them off.
Okay.
Yes. Very soon she's going to dispose them off.
Wow.
That's why I'm saying the agric is not, because these plants are not yet at their time that they should have gone out, but it's because of the disease. Okay. Yes. So you see how severe the disease is. So that's the disease, the leaf spots.
Okay.
So even though we are somehow shielded, we still have the problem of diseases, and it's even more severe because of the way the plants are close. So when this guy is sick, quickly transfers to this guy, to the next guy, to the next guy, to the next guy. Then before you realize everything is
The
gone.
whole farm is
The whole farm is gone.
Tell us about the business side of the tomato farming.
Oh, tomato, as I said, is something that most people cannot do away with in their diet. Your soups, your stews, even when you grind pepper, you still need tomatoes.
Okay.
Yes. So tomatoes is one of the vegetables that everybody likes. So for that one compared to the cucumber, there's a lot of money here than the cucumber.
Okay. But within these 2 years, how many times have you done tomato?
3 times, 4 times.
4 times. Which one was your best?
My best was last year. Is it no? Last 2 years. Last 2 years, somewhere around August.
Okay. Was the variety different from this one?
Yes, the variety was different from this one.
Which variety is this?
It was, is it Belfast or yes.
And this one is what?
This one is Ayet.
Ayet. Okay. What do you like about this variety?
They don't damp off the fruit. The fruit doesn't damp off.
Oh, okay.
Because the first one, even when you pass by it to cry, then
It drops.
yes.
Okay. So among the 3 crops that you have been growing here, which one do you like most?
Tomatoes.
You like tomatoes most.
Yes.
Your other guy likes pepper. You like
Yes.
tomatoes.
Yes.
Why? Because the work is easy.
No, the work is not easy, but
It gives more money.
yes.
Hey, man, it's car. Okay. So, like, if I get like, by this time, if I get like 3 tons right now, how much can I make?
3 tons. I make about 40,000. Yeah, I know.
30,000.
Because a kilo is 35 cedis times the
The tonnage.
3 tons.
Cost of production, how much can you incur?
In this,
Yeah.
your seeds, as I said, when you buy your fertilizers, you are able to use your fertilizers for 1 or 2 cycles. So what you buy is your seeds. Yes.
So averagely, how much?
Oh, averagely, if you don't have any fertilizer at
Yeah.
all, averagely, the cost of production can be around 5,000.
5,000.
Yes.
And your returns?
Oh, returns. This thing, all things being equal, if it's not that the plants were sick, then all things being equal, you could have harvested about 2 tons. Then if you are selling a tomato, a kilo for about 40 cedis, it's 40 times 2,000 kg. Yes. So you will see when you remove your cost, you have a lot of money remain. And even with that cost, that 5,000 includes your fertilizers you
I
buy.
don't have my calculator here.
Oh, then let me calculate.
She was even mentioning 3 tons.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. All things being equal.
Okay.
And the 2 tons I used, I said, if nothing at all, if you're not getting at all, which means your list should be the 2 tons.
Okay.
Yes. So even if you're not using the list and then we are using the 3 tons, is 40 a kilo times. And the 40, it can go very high.
Okay.
Yes. 40 times 3,000. That's 120,000.
120.
Yes, and then you take out your 5,000 for your input cost.
Okay.
Yes, and let's say maybe your labor, and this is within 3 months.
Okay.
And let's say your labor for the 3 months, even if you are paying yourself 5,000, 3 months is 15,000. So you have taken off your labor. You still have a lot of profit at the back. And then mind you, the 5,000 I was saying for your inputs, the inputs you have bought, the fertilizers you bought in that 5,000, you will not be able to finish all in this cycle.
Okay.
You will still have some to use in the next cycle. So probably in your next cycle, you won't buy fertilizers again. You just buy your seeds.
Okay.
So your next cycle, your cost might come down.
Even this one that they are about to clear off, still they will not lose.
Oh, still don't know lose. Don't know. You see, they still have fruits. Now the fruits have to increase in size, then change color.
Okay.
Then they harvest. Yeah.
Well, what is one secret about getting quality fruit and good heavy ones?
Your protocol.
Okay.
Yes, your fertigation protocol. Yes.
Just
The nutrients you are giving, when they are in the right order, you have more yield and more fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said every seed had its own protocol.
Yes.
Do you have this one
I
offered?
don't know where they got these seeds from.
Okay.
I don't know where they got these seeds from.
Okay.
But all the tomatoes I do, I have my own protocol I used.
Okay.
Yes. Just like how I was explaining the cucumber. For the first week, I have the combination I give. Second week, I have combination I give. Third week, I have combination I give. I think later on I'll forward it to you so that you actually see how. But it's just like the same thing. The way we weigh this at this proportion to this amount of water to this. Yes. Usually the starter capital, that's always a problem. But once you are doing open food, just try to change, because some people are not ready to change. You see, like the way I had somebody who came to my greenhouse some time ago and then realized I was just cutting the leaves off. The person was saying, "Oh, you are cutting the leaves off, then you are just cutting the whole plant off." You see, but one secret about you cutting the leaves off or doing the pruning is that nutrients are coming from here. There are leaves here, plenty leaves. The small nutrient that is coming here, this guy is taking. And mind you, are not doing salad, so we don't need the leaves.
So getting that money is not like difficult for you in this greenhouse. Okay. All right. Is there any secret you want to tell us? With those that want to start.
One thing I can say is that some people think that those who are working, like doing the farming and those things, is just something, but there's money.
There's money in agriculture.
Especially the greenhouse here. There's money.
You have seen it, you have tasted it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Your name? Are you on social media?
Yes.
What's the name of your handle?
Efia Enima.
Efia Enima. Which one? TikTok?
Yes.
TikTok. You show agric stuff?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's Can you teach us about the fertilizer application?
We have the NPK, that's potassium, magnesium and MAP. That's the NPK.
Okay.
Then we have calcium.
Do you mix them or they mix them for you?
We mix them in the white tank.
So you know how to mix them? Or?
Yes.
Okay. So what chemicals do they take most? This one?
For now, they take the potassium and the calcium, because the calcium, we have this disease that is called blossom and rot.
Okay.
See the
Yes.
I saw some somewhere.
You saw some?
Yeah.
Maybe they've removed it.
No, this morning I saw it. Yeah, come.
This here?
Yes. This. That's blossom and rot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one, you give it calcium?
Yes, then it stops. It's lack of calcium.
Okay. For that plant?
Yes. No. When it happens like this, it means that the plant, it's not only this plant, but the whole house, they need calcium.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So when it starts fruiting, then you have to start giving them the calcium to avoid
that.
This time around, I was able to control it.
Okay.
Because I started giving them the calcium early. So the blossom error didn't affect them much as the previous one.
Okay.
Does.
So this one you are just waiting to harvest?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go and talk to your other guy.
Okay.